on the day, we tested on Saturday. We didn't do the, so we built the structure out here in California, validated everything, changed all suspension, aerodynamic stuff. Because you're working with a toy, you could do any aerodynamic stuff you wanted because it doesn't have to look like the truck. So they would just make the toy after what you settled on, and then packed it all up, moved it to Indianapolis, built it up. We didn't do the jump until the record, but we did some speed tests on Saturday. Then Sunday comes along, howling wind, 20 degrees hotter. It was a carbureted truck with 900 and change horsepower. It was down 190 horsepower because of the temperature change and having the wrong jetting, but they didn't want to rejet it because the car was already up on the door and all this stuff. And they're like, well, if you don't make it, you had to see 3 digits on the speedo to clear the gap. And the boxes at the leading edge of the jump would not have saved you. So there was a bailout. Normally I'd hit 100 by the bailout. On the day when it was ready, set, go, I only saw 88 at the bailout, but it was accelerating fast enough that I really thought I could get triple digits. You had to be about 60% throttle when you left the ground in order to get the nose pitch right. Too much throttle and the nose stayed too high and the air could get underneath and flip it. Too little throttle and it would endo. So 60% was about right. Because it was going slower than normal, I held the throttle as late as I possibly could and then lifted off, and I only lifted to 80%. So it flew high. So then I hit the brakes. When you hit the brakes, just like with a dirt bike, it pitches that rotational moment goes into the chassis, pitches it. But it also kills the motor. So when you look at it this way, it starts rotating to the side. And it just made for an exciting jump.